People was asking why do anybody would love to change? Because the person you are right now clearly can't attract the success which you need in life or in business. That was one of the reasons why we're focusing on transforming ourselves to a different machine or different beast. Because we understood the person we couldn't do anything in the field which we're going in. In any sector, people develop different type of characteristics to survive in those fields. We're not gonna go to be a politician, not understanding political stuff. You're not gonna be a business person, not understanding business technique. So in any field, anybody can choose to become anybody in that field. You have to understand what you're required to have in terms of mindset, behavior, and characteristic. Unless you're not gonna become anything in those fields, you're gonna be smashed and left behind. I was talking about perception. I said there are steps to go to change your perception, and I explained why you should change your perception. Because only what you have in your mind here can make you achieve something. Step number one is to have a role model. I write everything down. Have a role model. A role model has to be somebody who has what you want in that sector. Can't be anybody. If you need to be an artist, for instance, you need to be like a Beyonce. Beyonce has to be a role model. For instance, if you need to be an artist. If you need to be, for instance, a president, maybe Obama can be your role model. If you need to be a motivational speaker, maybe Brian Tracy can be your role model. So a role model has to be somebody who you're gonna imitate, somebody who you're gonna behave the way he behaves, because his behavior and characteristic made him become who he is today. That's why we need to have a role model, because we need somebody who did already, who gonna show us the way, and that's gonna speed up the learning curve, because we're just gonna live based on what the mentor gonna show us. We're not gonna be cocky, try to reinvent the wheel. No, because everything is done already. The blueprint is set down already. It's just you to follow what it is set down already. You to follow. You're not gonna get nowhere. No trying to follow what your role model showed you, because he did already. He did already. How do you know better than somebody who did already? That's the Arab. So having a role model gonna speed up the learning curve, gonna speed up your journey or the process to success in any area. If you need to be a politician, a singer, a business owner, who is your role model? That's a question. Who is your role model? Tonight I force you to understand who has to be your role model. Who is your role model? Changing perception. Because I said we need to change what is in so we can achieve the success we need. And we say your perception has to be aligned with your vision. So people who achieve anything in any field which you're in, they have a certain perception. So if you follow your role model practices, your perception is going to change. What is your role model perception toward the success he has in life? So you have to understand his perception to have a similar success he has. Implementation. Your mentor is going to tell you, you got to behave this way. You have to have this characteristic. You have to have this type of mindset, empowering thoughts in your conscious and subconscious mind. Are you gonna dispute with your mentor? The thing to do to have what it is already destined you to achieve is to implement the requisite required. Success has to be purchased. And it's be purchased by you sacrificing your old behavior, your previous mindset, previous perception to the one require you to hold so you can be in alignment with the success which you need to hold. Implementation. Do not be cocky. That this is my background. This is how I was brought up. This is how I think. It's not about all. If you need to be Michael Jordan, you have to think in these terms. Know your own things. Forget about your background. Forget about all that. That's not what's gonna build you to achieve the success you look toward in life, in any field which you choose to be in. Changing your perception is step number one. Step number two is implementation. You gotta keep implementing constantly. You can't stop. Consistency in this game is gonna be the key, because it takes 30 days to go from a routine, just a routine, a ritual which you may have, to become habitual to a certain lifestyle. Because we need to become one with this nature which we are developing. You have to be one with this new nature which you are developing. That's what it is. Implementation. So through practice and repetition, you're going to become a different individual worthy of success that you're looking for to achieve in life. It's not luck. It's about technique required you to the habit or the mindset required so you can have the success you need in life. So then I talk about mental technique and I talk about psychological technique. It's kind of same thing. Mental, psychological, kind of same thing. Then when I talk about mental technique, I was saying that you should empower yourself every day to maintain what you have right now. When you get up in the morning, you're gonna say you're working hard to become better than who you were yesterday. After you have achieved something, you have broken the ceiling. You went to a different ceiling. You don't need to regress because you can't stagnate. You can either progress or regress. Stagnation is now what it is. It is scam. People talk about stagnation that if you don't progress, you stay stagnant. It's not what it is. You can only progress or regress. So to maintain what you already have, new habit, mindset, you know what I mean, positivity, growth mindset, you're gonna need to keep empowering yourself that you can do it. You have to keep telling yourself empowering word, empowering message, having an empowering agenda. You can't try to go around it because that's the only thing which is gonna make you to maintain it. Because this battle which you're facing, adversaries, roadblocks, you're gonna need to have this empowering message in your mind. No matter whatever it is, you're gonna keep doing whatever it takes to keep becoming a different person because you understood becoming a different person is the only thing which is gonna make you achieve what you require you to achieve. So empowering message had to be put on the list every time when you think about changing of perception. Second gonna be see your strength. See your strength. Because it won't be easy. Michael Jordan is already Michael Jordan. LeBron is already LeBron. So from where you started, you have to see only your strength. And your strength gonna keep building up. The more you keep practicing, the more gonna become more stronger. If you don't see your strength, you won't know where to start it. You start with what you have, with your strength. Do not see your weaknesses. Your weaknesses may discourage you. You'll be like, I wasn't built for this. Now, the little you have can make you become more stronger and achieve what you didn't think you could achieve. So, see your strength, understand your strength. What is your strength? Because your strength will build up every now and then after practices. See possibilities. Don't see what may not be done. Because possibilities of what it is going to open more doors. So through this possibility, another possibility going to be open. Don't go in a way where you don't see the way. Go in a way where you can see the way. And through that way, you're going to keep on going forward. If you keep on seeing on things that may not be done, you'll be discouraged. So see only your strength, see possibility, and keep empowering yourself with a positive message inside every now and then. It's called inner narrative. So again, about psychological programming, you have to keep reprogramming yourself. Whatever way you see your mentor told you can achieve or you can become, hold on at hand. Remind you every time, reprogramming yourself with this new ideology, with this new message which you receive. Let that sinking in your conscious and subconscious mind, reprogramming yourself. Be immersed in this new ideology, this new agenda which you have on the paper. This is what you are. You are not who you were. You are becoming a different person. You keep reprogramming yourself, brainwashing yourself to a point where you accept that you are a champion. Because a champion becomes a champion beforehand. It's not in the future. If you're a business owner, you become a business owner right now in your mind because this is a map. So you become something today before becoming it in real life. It starts from here. Hold that vision tight because it starts from there. Change your inner narrative. You can't hold a negative inner narrative. You have to keep believing that you are somebody who can achieve anything in that field which you're in. Inner narrative should be aligned with your vision. If your vision requires you to believe that you can, let me say, create a business, that's the only thing you can believe on. You can't try to associate your faith or your inner narrative with something else. Your inner narrative should be based on what you're supposed to tell yourself on a daily basis. That's what it is. Self-motivation. Last but not least is let your thoughts align with your vision. Let your thoughts align with your vision. If your thoughts are not aligned with your vision, they're gonna be disconnection. Your vision and your thought should be one. If you're saying to become, let me say, a soccer player, you're not gonna have different thought like let me become a president. It's not that. Or let me think like a loser. Your thought should be empowering, positive, should be in that angle. Read biography of people who did already. So your thought or your inner mind has to be surrounded with positive thoughts which can help you to achieve the success which you're looking for in your area of choice. Only that. Never change your thoughts or exchange your thoughts with other thoughts which are not supposed to have, so you can achieve what you need to have. That's what it is. So